Ever felt like your heart's stuck in the past? Replaying moments from a relationship that's already over? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into the top 9 ways to move on instantly. Let's heal together, shall we? 1. Accept it's over. First off, acceptance. It sounds tough, but it's the key. Your relationship ended for a reason. Acknowledge it, feel it, but don't dwell in it. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. The quicker, the better. Imagine you've got this old, comfy sweater, but it's got holes. It doesn't fit right anymore. And honestly, it's kind of itchy. You keep wearing it because it's familiar, right? But one day you decide, enough is enough, and you take it off. That's like your past relationship. It might have been cozy once, but now it's just not right for you. For example, my friend Alex kept holding on to texts from his ex, reading them over and over. But once he accepted it was over, he deleted those messages. It felt like a weight lifted off his shoulders. He could finally start looking for a new sweater, one that fits perfectly. 2. Cut off contact. Number 2, no contact. Delete that number, unfollow, unfriend. Do what you gotta do. Seeing their updates? That's just reopening old wounds. Give yourself space to breathe. Think of it like this. If you're trying to eat healthier, you don't keep cookies on the counter, do you? You put them away, or better yet, don't buy them at all. Same with your ex. My cousin Sarah, after her breakup, kept checking her ex's social media. Every post she saw was like eating a cookie she knew was bad for her diet. So she unfollowed him. It was tough at first, like craving sweets. But soon, she stopped thinking about what he was up to. Out of sight, out of mind really works here. You're not being mean. You're just clearing your space to heal. 3. Rediscover yourself. Third, dive into what makes you, you. Remember hobbies or interests you might have sidelined? Now's the time. Whether it's painting, hiking, or binge watching that show you love, do it for you. Think about when you were a kid and you loved something so much. Like maybe you were crazy about drawing, or you could spend hours playing soccer. But as you grew up, life got busy, and you put those things aside. After her breakup, my friend Lisa realized she hadn't painted in years, something she used to love. She bought some canvases, set up a little corner in her room, and started painting again. Each brushstroke was like rediscovering a piece of herself she'd forgotten. It wasn't just about filling time. It was about reconnecting with what made her happy before her relationship. It's like finding your favorite toy from childhood. It brings back joy you didn't know you missed. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. 4. Positivity is your new best friend. Hang out with people who lift you up, watch comedies, listen to uplifting music. Laughter isn't just medicine. It's a bridge to new beginnings. Imagine you're in a room where everything's gray and gloomy. That's what dwelling on a breakup can feel like. But then, you open the curtains and sunlight floods in. That's what positive friends and activities do. Take Jake, for instance. After his split, he felt pretty down. But instead of staying in, he started going out with his friends who always made him laugh. They'd watch funny movies, go to comedy clubs, or just hang out and talk about anything but relationships. These moments reminded Jake life was still full of laughter and good times. It's like when you're sick, and suddenly someone makes you laugh. You feel better, even if just for a moment. 5. Reflect, but don't obsess. 5. Reflection is good, obsession isn't. Think about what you've learned, but don't replay every conversation. What's past is prologue, not the whole story. Think about reflection like looking at an old photo album. You look back, smile at the good times, learn from the not so good, but you don't live in those photos. My buddy Mark, after his breakup, would spend hours thinking about what went wrong. One day, he decided to write down what he learned, like how he needs to communicate better. But then he closed the book. He didn't keep opening it every day. He just knew those lessons were there for when he needed them. It's like learning to ride a bike. You remember the falls, but you don't keep falling off the bike in your mind. You move forward, using what you've learned. 6. Get moving. 6. Exercise. Seriously, get up and move. It's not just about getting fit, it's about releasing those feel-good endorphins. Plus, a new gym outfit can be a great confidence booster. When my sister Anna broke up with her boyfriend, she felt stuck, like she was in quicksand. So she started jogging. At first, it was just around the block, but soon she was running longer distances. Each step was like she was running away from her sadness and towards something better. Plus, she told me how after a run, she'd feel this rush, like she could take on anything. It's like when you're sad and you jump into a pool. The shock of the cold water snaps you out of it, and you feel alive again. 7. Set new goals. At 7, let's talk goals. What's something you've always wanted to achieve? Run a marathon, learn a new language, or maybe start a YouTube channel? Set those goals and chase them. After his divorce, Tom felt like his life was on pause. He decided to set a goal to climb a mountain he'd always talked about. He trained, planned, and eventually he stood on that peak. It wasn't just about the mountain. It was about proving to himself he could reach new heights in life too. It's like playing a video game. You beat one level, and you're excited to tackle the next. Not because you have to, but because you want to see how far you can go. 8. Allow yourself to feel. Number 8 might sound contradictory, but feel your emotions. Cry if you need to. It's not about wallowing, it's about cleansing. After a good cry, you'll feel lighter. When my cousin Ben went through his breakup, he tried to act tough like nothing was wrong. But one night, he watched a movie that hit close to home, and he just started crying. Instead of stopping himself, he let it all out. It was like when you have a splinter. It hurts to take it out, but once it's gone, it starts to heal. Crying, feeling sad, or even being angry, it's all part of healing. Ben said after that cry, he felt like he could breathe again, like he'd been holding his breath for too long. 9. Open up to new relationships. And 9. When you're ready, not a second before, open your heart again. Not all relationships end in heartache. Each one teaches us something new about love, life, and ourselves. My friend Ella was hesitant to date again after a bad breakup. But then she met someone at a friend's party, totally unexpectedly. They started talking, and it wasn't about rushing into love, but just enjoying the conversation. It reminded her that not every new scoop will taste bad just because the last one did. It's about being open to new experiences, knowing that each person brings something different to the table, or in this case, to the ice cream parlor. There you have it, 9 ways to move on from your past relationship like snap that. Remember, healing isn't linear, and it's okay to take your time. But when you're ready to move, these steps can be your roadmap. Liked what you heard? Give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon so you won't miss out on more life hacks. Drop a comment below with your thoughts or what you'd like to see next. Also, check out the links in the description for more resources to help you on this journey. Let's grow together, one step at a time. See you in the next video. Stay strong, keep moving forward, and remember, every ending is just a new beginning in disguise. Catch you later!